Usually, in Vegas, these Fiji waters are like $8 to $10. But I walked a mile and a half yesterday to Walgreens. I got this for like $3. It's a good deal.
Hey, it's the totally tip-top tantalizingly tilted title Tuesday.
Oh, I like that alliteration. I might have to copy paste that for a future stream title. But I'm satisfied with today's stream title. What happens in Vegas gets live streamed in Vegas. Also, what grows on my face in Vegas stays in Vegas. Hence why I shaved. Had to yeah, have the facial hair stay here. I'm actually curious how I'm gonna do today because I've played a lot of chess, but at the same time I'm tired, so I don't know if I'm warmed up or burnt out, but we'll find out very soon. Playing my first round opponent, infinitegiantkiller. Let's play a London. G6. Let's play a Joe Baba London. Wait a minute, what's the line here? Queen D2, 95 first. Yeah, I have some typical position. The first round of the last title. What is this move? Wants to play knight g4? Wants to move the. Wait, no. That was just castle. I don't think I've ever seen this idea before. This is free rook? It's funny, like I was thinking knight g4 is coming, but it just hangs a rook. Like the knight was double pinned to the bishop and the rook. So now I'm up a full rook, and now trapping the. Oh, let's not blunder a queen. F3 blunders a queen. Thought maybe it would trap the knight. Okay, this is a wake-up call. Maybe rook e1 first. e1. There's also king b1. Just want to play f3 next. Yeah, no matter how much material you're up, it's important not to give back any gifts. This is not the holiday season where we exchange gifts. So now f3 is a threat, knight e3, rook e3. I mean, we might see the line like king f7, bishop f8. Right, let's attack king there. I don't want to help black. Hmm. I mean, it's completely winning even if I lose the bishop. I just want to be somewhat accurate. Allowing knight f7, which is okay. Knight f7, I can take on f6. Or maybe even play e5 right away. All right, so I have g4. g4 looks pretty good. I do have to watch out for this move, but then I have g5 if necessary. Like there's a line this, g5, take, take. Bishop f8, e6, and bishop e5. We might get that. Yeah, my bishop's surviving, and it's surviving, coming out stronger than it used to be. Look at my wooden shield. XQC would be so proud. Bing, bing, nope. Bing, bing, boom, kapow. Okay, queen f4. I mean, there's so many ways to win this. I think knight a4 looks nice. Idea knight c5. Happy minor pieces. Queen f4 now. I mean, I have a better position, and I'm up a rook. But black is still fighting. Kudos to my opponent for fighting. These pieces are not helping protect the king. Okay, I mean, that was a nice kind of early gift in round 1. But I did almost blunder my queen in this position. Almost played f3, which yeah, I have to really just stay awake. Let's have some water. Okay, I can run a prediction because that was a pretty quick game. There'll be some time between now and the next round. Prediction. We'll have how about a 20-minute prediction? Okay. So again, welcome back, everyone. It's been many days since I've been on my own live stream. Recently, Vampire Chicken has been taking over. Let me get rid of the watch command. Can you show us your travel chess set? Yeah, you can see it behind me. It's right there. Maybe it's a little bit out of focus, but it's in frame. It's actually the Botez Live chess set. They sent me their whole merch package along with a couple hoodies. It's nice. They're weighted pieces. Actually, I was traveling with this was a few months ago, and I had the set in my carry-on bag, and I got stopped in the security line, and they wanted to check the chess pieces because there's like real metal inside them. They were wondering what all the metal things were in my baggage, but yeah, thankfully I was able to keep them. So anyway, yeah, I got a little bit of time to chill. Thank you, Cerbero, with 15 months. Yeah, good to see a lot of people back. Do appreciate it. I don't know when my next tournament will be. There's nothing like set on my calendar. I might play a few like local tournaments in St. Louis, just like the quads, but those don't usually have like a live games broadcast. Maybe something before the end of the year, but it would be nice to have Jonathan back. Hey, Healy got the chess up using my code. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I want to do some content with the chess up board coming up. It's been a while since I put out a chess up video. How much do you pay for your trims? Like my haircuts? Or my shaving of the beard? I shave my beard myself. But my haircut, actually I got a haircut recently, and my barber like knows I play chess, and she was asking me if I knew this guy from Syria whose hair she also cut. I was trying to think of like a chess player from Syria in St. Louis. And then I realized, oh, it's Yasser Serouan. Like he's born in Syria. It was cool that she knew Yasser. And she was saying how friendly he is. Okay, let's watch a game. DeJano. Oh, okay, this is a classic one. Every Title Tuesday, there's at least one of these. Do haircuts improve your chest? The thing is, actually one of the reasons why I didn't shave during the tournament was all the time I would have spent shaving, I wouldn't be preparing for my next game. So it was a matter of opportunity cost. Like the whatever 10, 15 minutes I could spend shaving, it was better spent like looking at opening theory and trying to figure out traps and tricks. So yeah, had to prioritize. Also had to prioritize the recaps and eating and sleeping. Okay. Next round beginning very soon. Oh, that was Serrano, I think. That was Serrano drawing his first game. Okay, round 2. Capitan-A from Hungary. A bishop. Do I want to play against this c6? Okay, Cambridge Springs time. I was ready to play Cambridge Springs in the tournament, but didn't get a chance. This is a very sharp line. I was showing Andrea Botes this e5 move the other day. There's a lot of branches here. Takes is one option. I remember the theory. I think black's already doing fine in this line. Because I'm ready to take... There's some positional ideas where I can take on c3. a2 is now hanging. I think I'm better off just defending first. I wants to play a3 though. Maybe I do take on a2. Take on a2, bishop e2. I think this is okay. I mean, it's a greedy move, but the idea is I'm going to defend and then come back and try and win the e-pawn. And of course, the knight's pinned. So white could take and then takes. This was extent of my calculation. I'm not castled yet, but ready to do so. f3 is maybe a move, but I still take on e5. And ideally, I want to take and bishop d6, get some mating attack. Yeah, bishop d3. So castle, knight f6, we trade. Some up the card bishop position maybe coming. I play bishop g6, there's f4. I really want to keep the bishop pair, but I don't see a great way to do so. I just castle and play that position. Equal material. Expecting this. Takes, g6. Bishop goes back, bishop d6. It should be roughly equal. It could be a long game. If white starts with f4, queen e7, maybe it's a similar line. Bishop g2. Start with rook e8. I'm going to try and soften the king side a little bit. Try and get an h4. Hmm. I have an idea. Rook fd1, bishop e5. Hit the pawn. If we trade rooks, I have queen d6. There's b3 immediately, though. Or b4. Yeah, it's probably just close to equal. I'll try and use the clock as a weapon. I do control a1, so there's no rook a1. That's probably a good move. I have my wooden shield. c5 maybe coming. Okay, idea rook b8 maybe. That's really heading towards a draw. It might be worse, actually. Such a passive move. I want to start pushing the a-pawn, though. Queen a4. I just want to look for sacks. Maybe the bishop could be nice here. Oh, that's a good move. I'm in trouble. f5. It's so weakening. I don't even have queen f7. Oh, okay. Not resigning. I've spoiled this. I've really spoiled this. Almost set up the trick though. Okay, this is resign. That was a good position at some point, I think. I mean, it was probably like very close to equal. I wanted to keep the bishop pair here. Right, f5 was just self-destructive. I was very reluctant to play c5 because it gives away the d5 square. Maybe it was called for. I probably had to be more careful with this this b5 move. Like maybe takes an a6 was better. At least like liquidate the whole queen side. I wanted to keep the pawn here to prevent bishop d5, but the pawn ended up being a weakness. Okay, 1 out of 2. What to do? Move 16, queenside castle. Yeah, that's a move. It could walk into the same... Oh, it does... wow. It's actually interesting, because I think white still has this move. At first I thought takes, and I'm threatening mate. White takes here with check. So it would be a similar position. Maybe a bit sharper. Actually, maybe this is like more interesting, because then I can really try and attack with the king here. How much training did you do to become an international master? I started playing chess at 8 years old. I became an IM at 21, I think. So well over 10,000 hours. Probably like 15 to 20,000 hours of training. But by training, it's like, it's a mix of playing, like watching chess, just being immersed in chess. There's different ways to like improve your game, not just by studying, but yeah, by just surrounding yourself with with a lot of things related to chess. How many rounds left in Vegas? The tournament's over. I am a little bit behind with posting the recaps, but the tournament did end yesterday. Every single game was like super interesting. A lot of fun fights. Hey, it's Rafrica. Subbing a tier 2 for 59 months. Good to see you. Okay. Playing scandalgod. I think we've played before. I feel like the one time we played was very scandalous. Do you remember the name? Oh no, my rating! 2699. Alright. This is a Ray Robson variation of the Catalan. It's slightly offbeat. Can lead to a lot of dynamic positions. Thank you, Vermilion Jazz. Happy 2 months. Yeah, this is actually one of the most common lines people play. And she takes on c4, b5, takes rook b8. b5 solves all of the problems of this bishop. And it's a temporary pawn sack, but the idea is I win back the b2 pawn if white takes. Queen d3. Yeah, usually people play queen c4. Don't think it makes a huge difference. So knight a4 is an idea. I mean, I have knight b6, although that's kind of risky. But knight b6, can white actually exploit the rook? Because if we trade queens, then the rooks actually coordinate against the bishop. Bishop moves, and maybe e2 is a target. Bishop a6 eventually. I guess there's bishop c1, rook c2 in that line. And the knight's actually a bit awkward on c3. So I took away the a4 square. Okay. So if I take in knight g4, there's knight e4. What about takes? Takes in rook d8. Ah, knight d1 is a threat. A very tricky move. Not thrilled with my options. So I'll play this and for bishop b4. I really wanted to keep the bishop there, but too many issues. I could take and simplify. Maybe knight d5. There's knight d1, bishop a3. We could end up trading a lot. I really have to manage my time. Yeah, so the point is after takes, I win one of the rooks. I'll probably end up taking here. And we'll play some endgame. If white doesn't... Okay. Take the more passive rook. Actually, let's attack the pawn first. Leave the rook's fort. And then I want to take on a1 and play rook c8. Rook c1, I take and knight c3. That's a good move. Yeah, rook c1, I have knight e2. I want to put the other knight on d5. Take. Time scramble approaching. Yeah, knight's really awkward. Okay, winning the pawn. Uh, okay, it's a winning endgame. Oh no. I can't believe I did that. Might still be winning though. It was drawn for a moment there, but white really misplayed it. I mean, I think the easiest draw is to put the king here and rook here. And white can just defend passively because I have a g-pawn. Wow. Yeah, I should have checked first. I mean, I saw like takes and rook check and f4. I didn't look at the other trick. Why can't he take the pawn in the end? Oh yeah, takes, I win the rook. Check. King moves here, I check. Okay, 2 out of 3. That was a close one. Back over 2,700. I guess I'll take it. Please play longer games. Yeah, Title Tuesday is always the same time control of 3 minutes with a 1-second increment. But when I'm on a more regular streaming schedule, I do very often play like 10-minute games where there's more time to explain things. But yeah, this is a bit more competitive. I mean, a big draw for playing Title Tuesday is the fact there's so many strong players. All the names are cut off for some reason. I don't know why. The window is sized weird. I guess I can see the names like this. Recently, I've been playing very long games, like classical tournament. Games were averaging like almost 4 hours. I had multiple games going over 4 hours. My quickest game was maybe 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'm streaming on just one monitor. It's my laptop. So maybe it's a slightly different layout than usual. Getting a message. Who's messaging me? Oh, wow. I'm getting invited to do commentary for a big thing tomorrow, but it involves waking up early, so let me just respond. I don't think I'm capable of waking up that early. Okay. Yeah, I really need to catch up on sleep after this tournament. Oh, my thing! Okay. I didn't hear the game start. We have a Pierce. We have one of these. Play A4. Hey, it's Chess Gamerin. Appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, I'm playing Title Tuesday. I just gave some small timeouts, not realizing my game began. Bishop c4 is typical, although there's some center fork tricks. Maybe a5 first. Okay, it's a typical setup. Queen. Do I go for the queen b1 idea? Might as well. Now there's pressure against the pawn. Play rook a d1. Okay, it took me way too long to spot that this is hanging. I was like, what to do in the position? That was a nice gift. I could take the knight. Probably just take the rook. Queen. There's bishop d7. Taking a little bit too long here. So now there's ideas of knight d5, which maybe I can play right away. It looks bad, but I hit the queen, and I'm threatening to take with check to simplify. Now c6 is a target. Bishop takes, I take with rook. There's still the pin. There's this pin. There's this idea as well. Yeah, rook c7, I take, and queen. Oh no, my queen. Oh yes, my queen. Okay. The time gambit paid off. Yeah, black just got careless for a move. Bishop d7. And black was maybe just on autopilot. Like, this is kind of the typical setup from such an opening. But, yeah, had to watch out for this. I think I was expecting bishop e6 here, which does neutralize a diagonal. Hey, it's Harry Bum with 1,000 bits. Hey, it's Pam. I missed you too. Happy belated birthday. Good to see you back. Call me crazy, but I think you had bishop b6 before you played a6. That's later. So in this position, that's a cool looking move. The thing about this move, for one, black doesn't have to take it. Black could move, but I think takes also works. It would be nice, like, if black takes the queen, takes, and like rook 8, rook d8 is winning for white, but black has queen b8, and then I just lost a bishop. The rook's defended. So maybe I should call you crazy. It's not a move on my radar. Somehow the raid didn't work. I did see the raid. Thanks again, Chess Gamerin. I'll give you a shout out. I think when the raid came through, I was still flustered from like the game beginning and having not realized and being down on time. Oh, I have a small headache. My stream setup, I'm on a desk. Actually, I posted a behind the scenes photo to my Instagram story, but there's a huge window in my hotel room, so the light's just coming into my face. So it's good lighting, it's just giving me a small headache. I guess in some sense keeping me awake. Oh yeah, I lost queens in back-to-back moves, right? Oh no, my queen, and then oh no, my queen again. But final position, I'm up a bit too much material. Do you have any idea how I can get over the board ELO? Well, that requires playing an over the board tournament. If you're in the US, then check out uschess.org. You can find like a tournament calendar. Usually you can find like tournament listings based on every state. If you're not in the US, I mean, most countries have their own like chess federations, so it usually just requires a Google search. And then, yeah, some tournaments are FIDE rated, which, like, if you play in, then you can eventually get a FIDE rating. Why are OTB tournaments so expensive? Yeah, like, the cost can add up because it's not just entry fee, but a lot of tournaments you have to travel for, so there's usually travel costs like flight or gas, and then hotel, and then food, and entry fee, and sometimes opportunity costs as well. Like, a lot of people take time off work to play in tournaments. So sometimes you have to make some sacrifices, but there's a lot of benefits too with playing an over the board event. Like, it's much, much different than playing online. There's a bit more pressure, but games are longer, so you have more time to think. Sometimes there's prize money, or there's usually prize money, but not always guaranteed that you can win it. My tournament is over. Yeah, it finished yesterday. I guess I could give the spoiler of how I did. I mean, anyone can look it up, but I finished with 5.5 out of 9. Actually, I won money, but I wasn't expecting to win money. I think I qualified for some like under prize. My FIDE rating is below 2350. Hey, it's CL Smith. Wait, CL Smith, are you in Vegas yet? We could hang out tonight as well if you're around. Feel free to, I guess, whisper me and then I can send you a better place to message me. Or I guess Discord. Although Discord, I don't really get notified. Oh, plane leaves in a few hours. Well, safe travels. Oh, getting here at midnight. Yeah, nice thing about Vegas is even if you arrive at midnight, there's still like so many food options. So many places are open like 24 hours. Jonathan is looking weird today. Yeah, I've shaved. I no longer have any children. What else? My voice has changed slightly. My elo has increased. But if you want more Jonathan, do be sure to follow Jonathan everywhere. Except maybe in real life. Like don't partake in stalking, but follow him on Twitch, YouTube, his other YouTube channel. Makes a lot of fun content, and I'm super grateful that he was able to take over for the last several days. It was kind of experimental, but it was nice to see like so much positive feedback. Yeah, he's great at interacting with chat. Like so much good like energy and vibes that I realize like maybe I have to learn a thing or two from the way like he interacts and just like constantly entertaining. Hey, it's Laclede Ave. I might play poker. I'm not sure though. I think there's a poker room nearby, but it might be permanently closed, which is maybe a good thing. uh, Save me some money. I think I lost a little bit of rating points. I didn't check so closely. I think I've kind of detached myself from caring so much about rating. But yeah, I would guess I went down a few. Because I lost to the GMs. I got upset one game. I played a lot of like underrated kids. Like so many young players popping up, like being very, very strong. What are we waiting for? Let's find a game. Oh, there's one game left. Oh, this is classic. I gave a lecture about this position. Is this a draw though? Where does the king go? Because check, check, check. This might be a... Wow. White pre-move king b2. Oh, maybe there'd be still winning chances there. I think maybe there is a chance for a draw. I want to go back. White had a chance to take the pawn here. It was very similar to the endgame I had earlier. It's a draw, right? No, black's still winning. So after takes... king c3 or rook h2. Then king b3 just runs mate. Okay, nice find from black. Next round starting soon. All the games are done, so what are we waiting for? Also, where's the break timer? Um, are we on break? Oh, we're on break. That was round 4? Oh, it is a break. That was round 4. Okay, time to chill. Hey, Zycos, bought a hoodie and you're in the UK. Oh, it won't get here. Yeah, sometimes shipping can take longer if you're overseas. But I hope it gets to you eventually. Happy birthday. We still have the Vegas coupon code for merch for those that want Oh No My Queen or other designs. I am due to add some more designs to the store. Did you have fun at the tournament? I did. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty like difficult schedule because 4 of the days or 2 games a day, my games were averaging about 4 hours, sometimes more. And I was doing, in between rounds, it was basically just focusing on recaps, eating, and then preparing for the next game. So I was saying earlier that I woke up today and I felt a little bit hungover from all the chess, but it was super fun. Like I really enjoyed my games, even the ones that I lost. Like they were all super interesting, a lot of lessons to take away. Um, my final game was I haven't posted the recap yet, but my final game was probably one of the coolest games I've played in like years. Um, at least in an over the board tournament. Also, if you include the online games too, like uh yeah, there's so many stories to my final round game. So I'm gonna try and be posting. I'll probably post 2 recaps a day for the next couple days. So hopefully, like the day after tomorrow, all the recaps will be posted. Yeah, Hans won the tournament. He actually tied for first, I think with 7 points. But then there was a Blitz playoff. I think he had a Blitz playoff against Antipov? Against some Grandmaster. And he won in the playoff. So it was cool that he showed up. He started really well. I think 5 out of 5. Slowed down a little bit towards the end. He was playing some good chess. Oh, thank you, Pam. Complimenting my haircut. Wait, my haircut or my beard cut? Or the absence of the beard? Yeah, the tournament had really nice conditions. Um, like the room was nice and quiet. No spectators were allowed, which was nice. Big shout out to the organizing body, 1000 GM. It was my first event playing under their like organization. I'm sure I'll play more in the future. Oh, thank you, Barkowski, for the beardy bits. You want a $50 gift card? Wait, what does that refer to? I did win, I forget the exact amount, like 200 something dollars for some kind of prize. I have no idea what I took though. So I finished in 15th place overall out of maybe 70 something players. And prizes were only top 10. And there were people above me in my rating category, so I don't think I should have won a rating prize. Did you go to any casino? Oh, I had to walk through the casino every day to get to the playing room, so daily visits, at least through the casino, but I've not gambled yet, at least with my money. Maybe gambled a little bit with my chess moves. H5. Okay, let's play knight f3 and c4. f6, okay. I was showing Andrea Botes. Can I play queen d3? Queen d3 looks logical. I was showing Andrea this other day, like the dirty London trap. Because e3 on move 3 would get the bishop trapped. h4, does this work? Wait, knight h4, g5? There. Some really interesting calculation. some knight g6 ideas as well. If f5, I have queen g3. I gotta focus here. My opponent's gambling with his moves. h5 is like putting all your money on like number 1 in roulette. Hope the opponent pre-moves. So I'm hitting this, and there's still ideas of this or this. I mean, I'm threatening mate in 1. So I take on c7 first. There's also knight e5. Or knight g6 first. Knight g6, knight e4. Let's start with this. Oh, when I do this, okay, so I take here. I guess there's queen e8. Queen here I fork. So it's still attacked. Queen c3. Figure out this position. I'll be up a pawn. Not completely winning though. Wait, my thing's attacked. Almost hung that. So one of my minor pieces is coming to e5. I can have the choice what to capture. What a weird game. Yeah, it felt like one of these beginner bot openings. Grandmaster opponent playing like Martin. Let's play this. Just have to move quickly. There's a tactic, rook c8 and knight d7. Almost blundered. Why did I trap my rook? Why am I trapping my king? No! I can't believe I'm losing this. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Ah. I had so many chances, or just such a good position too. That was a great opening. Who is Joppy? Oh, Von Forest. Ah. Yeah, just too many chances. Yeah, I did have Bishop E6 at some point. I kind of freaked out here because Knight E4, Rook D2 is mate. And then I have 7's a mate threat, so I had to take. Even this position is maybe still salvageable. But now F5 comes. Yeah, I should not have allowed bishop takes a4 in the first place, even though it's still fine for white. Yeah, the knight got active. Okay, what to do? Thank you, JJ Dynamite. Happy 11. It's still a fun game. I can't be too upset. Maybe I'll put this on YouTube. Grandmaster plays like Martin Bot and proceeds to beat me. Like this is really in the style of Martin, or like any beginner bot. H5, F6, and then very often like the bots don't die immediately, and that's kind of what happened here. Except my opponent was playing like a grandmaster because he is a grandmaster. Okay. So I'm 3 out of 5? Let's see if the game's still going. Man, I keep losing to grandmasters who push their H-pawn on move 2. Because during yeah, it was my round 2 game in Vegas. I played GM Daniel Fernandez. Opening was E4, C5, H4. Hey, it's Robert Ramirez. Thanks for the raid. Maybe Robert was playing Title Tuesday, but ending early. Do appreciate it. Okay, try and regroup. Queen's Gambit declined. Exchange variation. I played the game yesterday in this exact line against FIDE Master Kretchetov. We're following the game exactly, actually. Kretchetov played Queen C2 here. Knight E2 is also playable. Yesterday morning, I was like preparing this for a good 45 minutes. Here I can take, and I guess still play this. I mean, the queen's not on C2, but should still be similar. Queen D2. So he wants to play F3. Maybe now's the time to play H5. This was the whole idea against knight g3. Get the pawn to h4. There's sometimes even cases where I play h4, h3. Yeah, I had a very similar position yesterday, except the queen was on c2 rather than d2. D2, it's a bit different. Like, white doesn't have to play a3. There. G6. I think this is okay. So the calculation is knight f5. Okay, never mind. So now I have f3, I have queen e7 maybe. Here's knight f4, maybe g5 in that line. It is nice having played a game yesterday that had this like exact same structure. So the ideas are fresh. The plan is to play this, and then this, and then this, then this, and then this, and eventually this, and maybe this. Bishop c2. Yeah, I doubt that queen d3 is coming. Then just g6. Okay, f3 does change things. So d4 is defended. Knight g5 doesn't quite work. How to do this? I could play c5 here. Let's go for this. Idea b4. That's a simple move. Okay, so now at least the bishop plays some role. I want to play b4 and try and pressure both knights. Taking with queen is interesting. White's very close to winning material. Knight b6, rook a7, bishop d3, knight c7. I also have rook b8. Counterattack. I couldn't play rook a8. So if takes, we trade, I win e3 in the end. It looks like we're trading. Expecting bishop takes, I guess. I think we'll see bishop takes, bishop d3, rook bb7. Oh, wow. Funny move. E-file's half open. Rook 8, I have king h7. Ugh, it's not a great position. I go for counterplay. Botched it. No stalemate tricks. What to do? Good game. Yeah, I was happy with like the opening, at least the early opening, and then things got very, very tricky. I think bishop c8 was actually a very strong move because I had to essentially concede the a file. So I can't play rook bb7, and then yeah, positioning was very bad for black. The knight found a great square. Maybe I should have taken with pawn to play e5. But then, yeah, it takes with pawn f4. The knight's still coming to d3. But then I have knight e4. Well, there goes my rating again. At least I have a rating goal to get back to 2700. So, what, I'm 50%? 3 out of 6. Norm. Yeah, if only there were norms for Title Tuesday. I would not be getting a norm for this performance. Or my performance at the recent tournament. But the goal is to have fun and keep learning. Hey, it's Catty. What's up, Catty? Shout out to Catty. Okay, I want to give you a shout out, but I also have to spell your last name correctly. Tsatsalaashvili with 1 L and 2 I's. Okay. I hope that worked. Oops. Oh, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Catty. Hope you had a good one. Okay, let me copy paste. There we go. Yeah, I do appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, It's Title Tuesday. I've played 6 games so far. I'm 3 out of 6. Just lost a tough one. At some point, I thought I had chances, like in this endgame. I should have played this move, probably. Just keep trying to win pawns. Oh, did they change the Title Tuesday rules? Emote only mode is required for like the CCT qualifier. But Title Tuesday, they I mean, if they changed it, they would have like sent a message, or usually something pops up. Yeah, I've not been looking at chat at all during the games. Alerts are muted, but I can check the guidelines afterwards. Okay, I'm black again. I feel like I've been black most of the games. I guess I was white in a couple games. Okay, we have the same or similar opening as earlier. 95. I think this is already pleasant for black. How to do this? A5 and bishop A6. Queen C7, rook FC8. Yeah, the knight wants to come to E5. Queen D6. I just want to put the rook behind the c-pawn. We could trade knights. It's still equal material, but I have a slightly preferable structure. I'm not sure what other move to expect other than knight d6. Oh, I just mouse slipped. I don't know how I did that. Was I like drawing an arrow as I was trying to recapture? Oh no, my rook. Okay, well, I went from like a very pleasant position to now just being down a rook. It'll be a miracle if I can salvage this. Bishop b5, I guess. I mean, now there's nothing to lose. Like, I'm expected to lose pretty easily down a rook. So a position like this requires a lot of luck. I don't even know how to fight here. h5, maybe queen d6 first. If I take time, maybe it will cause my opponent to take time. That would be one strategy. Yeah, the file's opening. h5, I guess. And it's 3-on-2. That's my only only benefit of this position. C3 coming. C3 hangs a bishop. C3 now hangs a pawn. Keeping tension. Yeah, I can't really trade. Any hope? There. I really didn't want to trade bishops, but what to do? Yeah, d6 is coming. The rook here and hope for rook g3. Queen has nowhere to go. Okay. What to do? Okay, let's check the guidelines. Let's see, chess.com. Actually, I have the link saved on my other laptop. Okay, bear with me. Was that round 8? No, that was round 7, so we're not quite on break. That was kind of unfortunate, though. No more Hikaru. What to do? Yeah, let me check. Okay, so I found... Here. I show my other laptop. This is a Google Doc I found of the like streaming requirements. Oh, they did change it. They did. That's a big change to make without like notifying. Or without like sending a clear message. I wonder if they did send a message. Yeah, it's the right change. Even though like it does kind of prevent engagement in chats, it should probably be enforced. Yeah, it used to be for only longer games. Oh, Amon got messaged during a game. Yeah, I'm not doing well enough to get messaged during a game. Although I did get message, it was during the Champions Chess Tour qualifier. This is before they had the Google Doc. And I was like in time trouble and admin was messaging me. But it wasn't clear that it was an admin because it was just like a random account. And yeah, it was very strange. Because they had no public information about the requirements. But now at least they have a Google Doc. So, well, that's good to know. So mods will have another responsibility. Except I just activated emote only mode. So mods are welcome to turn off emote only mode after the game, I guess. Oh, VIPs can still talk and mods can still talk. What if I just make everyone a mod? Allow for maximum engagement. Disconnected. Oh no, my McCarthyStone. Yeah, time to spam your favorite emotes. Got some angry gooses. All right, let me try and win a game and recover my rating a little bit. We have a Jobava London. B5. Don't think this changes my strategy much. B4, usually I can play knight A4. I was similar opening my first game. My opponent just blundered the rook. I played knight G4 and allowed bishop H8. Will we see a similar blunder? Probably not. So I have F3. Actually, F3, H5 is interesting. Because if knight takes H5, I can take with rook. Pawn takes H5, I did not calculate. Bishop D3. Queen A5 might be coming. Yeah, maybe I should have castled first. Play A3 first. Usually with A3 included, it makes less sense to castle because B4 can come. What is H6? But I think I can just play this anyway. Because B4 I have knight A2. Wow. I'm already smelling some goodness. Start with king B1. So I'm threatening maybe this, but maybe not. Yeah, definitely not. I have knight E4. Knight E4 is a cool move. It's a party in the center. So the point is, black can't take because I win the queen. And if queen takes queen, I have knight C5 check in between move. And it's a really nice, just positional position. I guess all positions are positional by nature. A4. I want to eventually get this rook involved. The king is almost in a mating net. Black is actually really tied down too. Wow, there's a funny line. But does it work? I can't resist. I mean, I'm so tilted now. I can't resist. So there's a line. How would it even work though? A5. So I'm taking away these squares from the king. I'm set to play like A5 or even B4, A5 checkmates. I guess the idea, like black can move the bishop anywhere to attack my bishop. That's a move. Can I play B4? I can't resist. I'm going like all out. I might be losing some pawns, but it's worth trying to get the funny lines. Because look at the minor pieces. Like they're all swarming around the king. Like hungry sharks. Or hungry snakes. Or a singular hungry like boa constrictor. Grip is tightening a little bit. Yeah, so the idea was to take and then play bishop a7. Taking away the b6 square from the king. I'm trying to bring the king closer to me. Like a magnet. But I have to use my magnetic powers. Check. Come closer. Take my snack. King b2. Oh, it's such a funny line. Look at this move. King b2. Oh no, my bishop. I think, yeah, it's the point of no return for black. Rook a1 is unstoppable. It is delayable. Black has one spite check. But rook a7, rook a1, king b4, and then c3 checkmate. Don't flag. I want the pawn checkmate. Ah, okay. Let me just show it. Oh, what a funny game. So takes here, here. This could have been the final position. c3, completing my London opening. A very delayed completion of the pawn triangle. That was a fun game. I mean, I took some maybe over-the-top risks that I would not have taken otherwise. Like this bishop b8 move. But maybe it's the best move. Like, the king gets very stuck. Hey, bishop b8's the best move. Bishop b8, a5. Hey, I played like Stockfish. I played exactly like Stockfish. But I was using my own brain. I had no help from chat because chat was in emote-only mode. Okay. That was a fun one. Was knight e4 the best move? Knight e4, not the top move, but it keeps advantage. And definitely the funniest move. Like, look at the center. Just a big clump of pieces. Oh yeah, chat is definitely not Stockfish. Except when Jonathan is commentating my games, and then chat turns into Stockfish. I was watching some of the VODs. Anyway, I think it's another break, right? What to do? Oh, I know what to do. I'm gonna take a small break, but let me have a different break screen. I hope people enjoy the view. I'll be back in just a moment. Everyone behave yourself. Whoa, it's planes! Look at the planes! Wow! Oh, it's so loud! Wow! Oh, what good timing! Oh, the planes are probably giving me energy to complete Title Tuesday. Those were like warship planes, right? Welcome to America. Oh, that was such good timing. Anyway, I am going to take a small break. Oh! Wait, what happened? Ah, my game is starting. Okay, no time to turn the camera. Wait, there's no break after round 8? It's a dead draw. Okay. I think that's a fair result. What scene was I in? Oh. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so some people just watched on chess.com. Sorry about that. I was so flustered because the game began. I forgot I was in studio mode. I guess it's one of the downsides of having chat in emote-only mode. No one was there to alert me. Can I recap the last? Yeah. Speed recap. This was the same position, I believe, from Magnus Carlsen against Hans Niemann from the 2022 Sinkfield Cup. But I forgot exactly what Hans played. I know there was some bishop g5 h6. Yeah, things got tricky around here. I was probably like very close to losing. This move allowed me to like force a trade and then win the pawn. White still has winning chances here, but it's difficult with just the passy pawn and not so much shelter for the king. More reviewy, podcasty commentary with no board, please, says Josh. I guess if you want the podcast feel, you can just close your eyes. Anyway, okay. Back to emote only. And we have another game. Let's play e4. Just in time. Okay. Oh, Ponziani time. We've reached the point in Title Tuesday where I'm no longer playing my my mainstream opening. And my opponent's actually fallen into a classic trap in the Ponziani. Knight e4 is not a good move. Because like usually black wants to play d5 en passant, and there's no...
Love the Vegas recaps.
Oh, thank you, Jimbley. Wait a minute, knight fd2? Or knight bd2? I don't think it makes a difference. Play knight bd2. Or knight fd2. I mean, there's d3, queen e3. I'm sure I've checked this position at some point. This also allows for f3, maybe certain lines. The TCS still says recaps. AI still has a long way to go. All right, on move 8, black is on the verge of losing a piece. Yeah, queen e3. It does look awkward. Like, what is this development? Wow, queen h4. So g3? f4? Oh, f4, queen g... Wow, queen g6. If I take... Very clever. I think it's okay. So d7, bishop takes. There's also knight. How to do this? Knight d2 first. f5 I take. My head hurts just looking at this position, but now I can take here, and then king f2. And we've traded queens, and I've retained the extra piece. And I can take with check. Do I want to? Probably. e4. Okay, spent a lot of time there, but I think it paid off. Wow. That move I kind of forgot about. I still have to be careful. Rook g8, king here. I'm up a bishop and what, 3 pawns? Should be enough to win. Being extra controlled here. Oops. Okay. It took a bit of work. Got the job done. Ponziani paid off. Thank you, Soap Seller. With the first time bribe. Appreciate that. I'm officially out of dirty chai latte. So I'll revert the water. Seeing the board during a chat or during chess is fun. Nice change. Yeah, hopefully it's more enjoyable than previously. Hey, it's Kiko Twee. Welcome back. Happy 29. All right, so we're approaching the final round. I've tied my score from the tournament I just played in Vegas, which was 9 rounds. So let me try and finish strong. If I win the last one, it's 6.5 out of 11. Where are you residing currently? I'm currently in Vegas. And I'm staying here because I'm happening here. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'll be here for the duration of the Vegas Chess Festival. Are you satisfied with your Vegas record? Yeah, I'm happy with how the tournament went. I mean, I care more about the quality of the games than the actual score. And the games were all like super interesting and fighting. A lot of lessons to learn. Someone says Gambit in all caps. Do I play a Gambit in the final game? Actually, I played a crazy Gambit in the final game of the Vegas tournament. And it was kind of on accident because I misremembered uh, an engine move and I just stumbled into like a really dubious line, but it was a super crazy game. Save the best for last. Also, I think once I end this stream, I'll release another recap video. I do have a video teed up. Apologies to everyone messaging me. I'm getting like messages from so many people right now, but I'll uh I'll hopefully get back after the stream ends. There's one more game to go. Can I observe a game? One more game this round. Who won Title Tuesday? The tournament's still going. Looks like Paravian? No, Judah is in first. Hikaru dropped out earlier, apparently. Okay, playing MaestroCheck. Why does this name sound familiar? MaestroCheck. I feel like I played this player in Vegas. MaestroCheck. This name sounds really familiar. MaestroCheck. Wait, who is the player? Okay, I'm gonna emote only. I think I know who this is. I think okay, we're seeing a scotch. Ooh, seeing one of these. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember my prep. I prepared this for Canty a while ago. Yeah, Queen B8 was my prep for Canty. Knight C3, so my opponent's prepared. I think I get away with taking. Not sure though. Let's take. It's a super risky line. Yeah, because these F5 ideas come very quickly. Take and take on C2. There's rook C1, Queen D3. Queen D3 allows Knight C5 in the end. Maybe rook E8. Super risky position. Have to tame the pawn. Bishop C. Wait, can I take on F5? Doesn't quite work. I don't have Queen D3 either. It's a very difficult position to play. Queen G5 is now a threat. Bishop H3? It doesn't work though. Queen G3. I just blundered that. I forgot the rook's attacked. What to do? There. I mean, the position's resignable. Okay. What to do? That was a rough finish. I wanted to play bishop h3 here, attacking the pawn and the rook, but there's still queen g3. And I think I'm losing a piece, because g6 takes... I'm just losing the bishop. So it's probably... Bishop h3 is the best move. Wait, so what happens after queen g3? I saw this line, but I didn't think it works, because takes... Oh, I just got a lot of pawns. I do have 7 against 4, and maybe e5 falls. Okay, what to do? Yeah, very tricky line. I feel like I played this opponent in Vegas, but they don't have a public name on their profile. But the thing, there's like a secret thing, maybe not so secret, but I kind of discovered it while playing this tournament, is that for most title accounts, or for basically any title account that plays in Title Tuesday, the games make it to the database. And the games that make it to the database have the player's real name. So there's some way to like search basically which account is which. So like every opponent who I played in the Vegas tournament, I was able to find their chess.com account through like Title Tuesday games. But I don't remember who this player is. Anyway, good game. Okay, finished below par. 5.5 out of 11, so 50%. Had the one sad mouse slip. Had that one game against a GM where he played like Martin Bot. I mean, it's good YouTube content though. I'll have to make a YouTube video out of that. One of the title arenas of all time. Except this wasn't a title arena. This was a Title Tuesday. So anyway, I think that does it for this stream. What happens in Title Tuesday in Vegas will maybe stay in Vegas, but it all will also be archived on Twitch, right? I think it'll be archived on Twitch, at least for subs. It'll probably go on my extra channel as well. I think the best moment of this stream was the planes flying by. Like the moment I turned the camera around, we had 4 like fighter jets. Oh yeah, let's pay out the prediction too. Choose outcome 5.5. So congratulations to those who predicted correctly. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate also like all the positivity in the YouTube comments. Maybe some people watching today have been watching more on YouTube. Adios.